Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Air Force Falcons, taking on another team from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Falcons will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gilliam. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Air Force's offense takes the field. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Falcons will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Off play action. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Third down coming up.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Anderson wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's McNeil. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to get the corner. Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Behind the chains now on second and long. They go to the ground. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark it down at the 27. The Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Falcons headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try the run. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Anderson will throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Oh, he makes a catch. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Finds his man. It's Harris. They'll immediately call timeout. The Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Fires to the big fella. That should be the final play of the 1st half. And they spike it to stop the clock. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect 1st half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
And the Falcons will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the 1st half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now, which of these offenses can break the tie? It's not going to be easy, but for this offense now taking the ball here first in the 2nd half, they've got to get something going.
Finally giving the defense some credit. How did that feel coming out of your mouth? Did it hurt? Like, did you not like to say that? It sounded painful.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Anderson wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hauls in the deep ball. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Falcons. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
I don't know, guys. The way this game's going, the defensive tug-of-war this has been, that might be enough right there. Points have been difficult to come by, but the offense found a way to get it done. Really nice job of execution there on that drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Penn State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to sneak it. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Using his feet. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. They're dealing with a second and long. Now on the option. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down. Looking for more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Touchdown, BG. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harrison. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On target. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Mason. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw again. Fires to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Here comes the heat.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Here's the pressure. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Tollefson. Under fire. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins week after week on top of each other,